welcome back to Sarah's Table. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, today is a very special episode because we are continuing trying to make Retrograde by Grant Howitt a campaign when it is not built to be a campaign. I feel like we're doing an admirable job.
I think so. It's fantastic. I'm hooked.
I'd agree.
Yeah, I feel good about it. And I think everybody at home should also feel good about it.
Everyone just feel good right now.
Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. Let's have everybody feel good. My name is Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her. I'm going to be your game master today and your favorite person, probably. And I'm going to remind you to drink some water because it is summer and I'm sure everyone is dehydrated. Good. We have such grand plans for this series because I feel like every time we do one, we go, this could probably be the last one. Like, this will be the last one. And then by the time we're done, the three of us are like, no, it can't be the last one, though. That feels wrong. We should probably do at least like just one more.
One more.
And we're going to keep doing that forever, I think.
Yes.
And I'm down.
Kind of feeling like it.
For eternity.
It's eternal. My goal ultimately is for us to be able to do it together in person. That is what I would like. We
like that quite a
foolishly have made a lot of life choices independently of each other along the way that have landed us in three very separate parts of the country.
Why?
I don't know what we were thinking leading up to this. It was,
why don't we have subsidized travel?
I know. Why don't we have a vanishing cabinet just like
Why don't
in
we have
each
teleportation?
place?
I want teleportation. I don't care if the thing that comes out on the other side is technically a clone. I have a feeling that I'm still going to feel like it's me.
Yeah.
I'm voting for water slides. I would like to travel through water slides.
Ooh,
Yeah, the big
that.
tube slides. That's my vote.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, if any of you at home can figure out how to make that happen, you let us know. And you can pick any of those options. Just like as long as we've got them.
Yes.
Also, like, if people are watching and they're like, boy, I'd love to see these three together playing a game, and you just want to give us money for airfare, that works too. Just let us know.
Yes.
We're not too proud.
What's the PayPal link, Sarah?
Yeah, that's right. And we'll just drop it right in the chat. Here's my Venmo.
I was going to say, we're not too proud. None of us are too proud.
Not at all. I'll play anywhere. Come on, just let us play together.
Phoenix and I are both content creators on the internet.
Let's go.
Literally our whole job.
Though it would be a dream if we could all just meet up in Paducah.
Oh my God,
that would be hilarious.
We should play one at the Quilt Museum in Paducah.
Oh my God.
I'll have my people.
Please give us money so that we
call
can do that.
The Quilt Museum's people.
Yes.
See if we can set up.
I bet they've got money.
Us calling them and being like, hey, this is weird. Can we play an RPG in your museum?
In your quilt museum?
Your quilt museum?
We each have a different quilt as our background.
My God. I want that so much.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Options.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If anybody has an inn at the Quilt Museum in Paducah, please let us know.
Let's make it happen.
I'm just waiting for my phone to ring now. Just give it in a moment. This is going to be the entire episode. It's just for us waiting for somebody from Paducah to give us a call.
Yes.
Okay, great. While we're waiting, though, let me do a quick safety discussion. I think it is important as a responsible game master and player at the table and human being just to make sure that everybody's lines and boundaries are clear so they feel comfortable being vulnerable and telling the story together. So here on Sarah's table, you will never find sexual violence, violence against children, withholding food as punishment, or starvation. In this series, there will be no fingernail stuff, no teeth stuff, We are avoiding any innocent animal violence. But like if a bear attacks you,
Then we're okay.
if the bear is clearly the aggressor,
Yes.
then we can attack the bear.
Absolutely.
Also, there's been some like very clear precedent set here in this particular series that like maybe they're robots. Like we don't know.
Yeah.
The thing that is attacking is maybe not an actual something.
Very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
I do have.
Are we adding
one more? Yeah, I have. I found a new thing.
Oh no. What is it?
Tryptophobia.
Tryptophobia.
It. What is the actual definition of tryptophobia?
Yeah, give me a full definition.
I'm still trying to figure out how to spell it.
Oh, sorry. Trypophobia.
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 Okay.
Extreme aversion to or fear of clusters of small holes.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna describe it further.
Yeah.
In fact,
that's fair.
Absolutely screw Google for having picture examples.
Yeah, gross.
While I was looking that up. So
sorry about that.
Yeah. No, I'm fine. It's just one of those things where it's like that really steves me out. And I'd rather not.
Oh no.
Like if it comes
I just
up,
looked it up.
Probably be fine.
Oh, gross.
You glad we're adding that to the list now?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely thank you for bringing it in. I don't believe I would have gone there on my own, certainly. But like, it's good to have that boundary. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Everybody just take a second. Just shake it out.
I'm going to Google pictures of puppies as I do
look at
visual
puppies and kittens and rainbows and joy. Welcome back.
What are the tiny little big eyes, furry little creatures? Sugar babies.
Oh, yeah.
That's
no,
true.
Sugar gliders. Sugar babies are a
Sugar
candy.
Babies are a candy. They're not good. Like hot take.
Else.
Sorry to our UK fans. They're not good.
The sugar babies?
No,
they're like little.
The ones that I had.
I like. Okay, I know this is going to turn into a meme, and it's not the way it's intended, but I really like the sugar daddies.
Same.
I know.
I mean, I'm always here. I'm always here for a sugar daddy.
Hey, yeah. But you know, it's the same candy, but it's in like a sucker form, and so like it's like that because thank you. Because I really like caramel.
Is it in a sucker form?
Yeah, it's in a sucker form. That is what you do with sugar daddies. Obviously. Listen, internet.
Speaking of sugar daddies, give us money so that we can all play.
So we can all game together.
We come as a package if it makes it easier.
Yes, there you go.
One deal.
One package deal for the sugar daddy. I feel like we have gone down a road that I'm not sure I was intending to. I'm not mad about it.
We'll fix it in post. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Just my partner, who's going to be the editor, is going to be like, what is happening here? And I'm like, don't worry about it. We're just going to get money so that we can go play together. And he'll be like,
business.
All right.
Business opportunities.
It's business. Anyway, how about you two crazy people introduce yourself so we can put names to all of this. Let's start with Becca. Who are you?
Hello. On the internet, they call me Caustic Phoenix. And on Twitter, because I'm not consistent with my branding, I'm Bec Godsey. So you can find me either way, somewhere on whatever platform you're active on. I am a co-DM on D20 Deathmatch. So you love TTRPGs meets PvP style. Come join us over there. Other than that, we tell good stories, have a silly good time, all the good things.
Yay, all the good things. What about you, Patrick?
Well, hi, I'm Patrick. You can find me everywhere on the internet at That Gray Gentleman. I would very much like to rebrand to my real name, but Becca, as you might imagine, as you have the experiences, getting branding on websites consistently is very difficult.
Very difficult.
I lucked out with my username in like the way beginning.
Yeah.
I'm primarily on Instagram and TikTok. I do quite a lot of D&D content, as well as some sketch comedy here and there, as well as LGBTQ plus QIA plus content. You can also find me as a voice of the Quest Chest, which is kickstarting now. Go check it out. Yes,
I'm sure there's more, but we'll come back to it.
Yeah. I'm on
at the end. Can we just have
Outlaws
like a
channel
credits
every
list?
Friday.
Yeah, I'll just have
Yeah.
it'll just scroll over.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I mentioned before, we're playing Retrograde. This is episode 3 in our series. Today's notes are with a blue pen. I've got all of my extra things of all the things that they have done before. Just going to catch you up if you have not seen episodes 1 and 2, which have been scattered throughout.
It's also for us because thank God Sarah takes notes.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'm not giving you big
enough.
notes. You don't get to know all the things. I just like in general, these two individuals have woken up with no memory in different places. And at the end of the episodes, they discover, through gameplay, they're remembering things that they have done together or apart, and things that they can do, abilities that they have as characters. And we've been building their backstory. And at the end of episode 1 and the end of episode 2, spoilers, they discover that they are on like a sound stage, and then are immediately knocked out again, only to wake up in the next episode in a different place. So we have decided that this is not the last episode of this series for sure. And so we'll see how much they are able to remember as we are going, and what memories come back to them, and what new things they discover about themselves. And then we always end up having like this conversation after, and it's usually after we have stopped recording and we're like, that was a really fun session, that was great. And then we're like, we get really deep and we're like, what is real memory? What are real things, and what is implanted? And oh no. Yeah. And then we end up getting to the point where we're like, it's too late for this. We're tired and I don't know what's happening anymore. So we're starting with that energy. We don't really know what we're doing, but I love it.
Existential real fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only way we go.
It's all in. But then, there's also some slapstick, a weird amount of arson.
I don't feel bad about that.
I've noticed that.
So it's just like Becca's go-to is like, what if we light it on fire?
Burn it down.
In all fairness, Patrick last time set our room on fire. So
that is true. It was my idea last time. Your handle is Caustic Phoenix. That's all I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'm not fighting you on that one. That's fair.
Love you, Becca.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair. I appreciate the honesty. Throw it in my face. It's cool.
It's cool.
I can't speak too much. My fans consistently shout arson in my chat whenever I go live. So
wow.
Of their own accord, I did not start this.
They know. They say what you will not.
They see to the core of you, Patrick.
I am legally not responsible for any actions taken by my following in any way, shape, or form.
Good.
After your credits, we'll have that legal notice.
We'll
also
just have it up
afterwards.
there.
Just scrolling over my face.
So at the beginning of each session, the two of you roll on a table to see what your ID card says, what you are wearing, and then also something that you have. So let's do that. Both of you give me a D6 roll.
Ooh.
4.
Okay. Becca, you have an ID card that says Thell, Thell.
Oh, cool.
Thell. And then Patrick, you have an ID card that says Delane, Delaine.
Gotcha.
Give me another D6 to see what you are wearing.
3.
Okay. 3 and 6. Okay, so Patrick, you are wearing penitentiary overalls.
Oh, good.
No questions. No questions.
No notes. We're good. And Becca, you are wearing Order of Our Lady incandescent robes.
Oh,
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
oh my. Oh, goodness. Oh, what a pairing we are. This is going to be real good.
This is going to be good.
I'm here for
I'm
your
not
last
committed
confession.
to that.
We'll see.
Not
We'll see
committed
what
to that
happens.
voice.
All right. And then you each have an item. So give me one more D6 and let's see what you have.
4.
Also 4.
Ooh.
Do I want to re-roll? Do you want me to re-roll?
No, because it's weird.
Okay.
And I'm excited for you both to have this. You both have metallic gang tattoos that channel electricity.
That is really cool. I wish I had a real one now.
So sick.
If it helps, I'll just go ahead and say, like, you'll see mine on my knuckles, like my fingers.
Oh.
I'm gonna choose my place.
I think mine's on my bicep, so not immediately visible.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool. Okay. My friends. Let's see where you wake up. Gonna do a little roll. Bow. Oh, wonderful.
I don't like this. I don't like the way you say things sometimes.
What do you mean? Hey,
what do you mean? What do I mean?
I'm so excited. Throw us in. I hope it's a room that's already on fire.
This is going to be interesting.
just
get the ball rolling.
God dang it.
Okay. It's weird, and I love it. All right, so the two of you wake up in what looks like kind of a brothel-y kind of room. It's very luxe. There's a lot of velvet. There's a lot of like very clearly like a large bed. There's like a 2-person bathtub. There's like it's really fancy. Really fancy. Where do you wake up, the two of you? Or would you like to would you like to roll a die and see?
The dice might be the safest option.
I was going to say, Becca, I'm going to leave that up to you.
Let's let the dice and be completely random, and we'll work from there.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
4 again.
4 again.
2.
Okay. So Becca, your character wakes up sort of like hanging half off the bed, sort of unceremoniously dumped on this bed.
Cool.
And Patrick, your character wakes up in the bathtub.
Yep, that tracks.
It's not full of water.
Oh, okay, good.
No.
It's just an empty bathtub.
It's empty.
Better.
Well, not empty because you are in it, but it is not like you're not like waking up shivering or anything. Like it's
good.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is the lighting system like electricity for like chandeliers in this room, or are we looking at candles? Or
yeah. Okay. So there are candles there for ambiance. Okay. They are not lit.
Okay.
There's sort of a low light coming from indeterminate space because you were asleep. But when you start to stir, it like kind of automatically lightens a bit and is sort of so you can see your surroundings.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure you want to get, like, I'll give you the opportunity to retract the candles if you are sure that you want to give us.
Listen, I want you to play the game you want to play. I'm going
She
to
just
give
didn't
you
give us
candles.
matches.
I didn't say there were matches. I just said that there were candles. Unlit candles.
We'll find a way. We'll find
I'm sure
a
you
way.
will. Gonna start sparking it with your with your tattoos. Like
Yeah,
you're just gonna be
Look,
like,
hey,
what if I just punch this candle a bunch and then it'll light?
That sounds like the absolute perfect solution. Yes.
that also sounds like something that we would do.
Yes. I punch the candle till it does something.
I shall punch this candle. Okay. What are you doing? You just woke up. Don't know who you are. You don't know this other person in the room.
I don't even know if I see.
Oh yeah, I mean, probably not, because you're in the bathtub. It's a big bathtub, but like, you're all the way in it.
All right. I've woken up in worse places than this. Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you in the bathtub?
Are you the bathtub?
Am I? And
Oh,
Stella will quickly kind of pop up and rush over to the bathtub, staring down at you. She's a bit of an imposing stance, kind of gripping the edge of it, knuckles already kind of white around it. She's tense in this sudden awakening. Who are you?
good morning to you too, sister.
Morning. Sister. Do I know you?
Not to my knowledge. I don't exactly spend a whole lot of time with people of the cloth.
People
I don't think.
What am I wearing?
What am I wearing?
Oh. Who are you? That will take a couple steps back a little bit, very now hesitant of who you are.
I would like to know that myself.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know who you are?
Yes. No? Yes. Right.
Wait. What is this on me? This doesn't seem right.
It doesn't?
What,
You're not a priestess or a nun, or I don't know what your denomination is, but like,
what is there a mirror? Hold on. Can I look
probably
around?
There is definitely lots of mirrors, notably above the on the ceiling above the bed.
I will skip that one. Just walk right past that mirror. Sucker. Nope.
Right. Great. Like also like a full length on this on like there's I mean like over by the bathtub, that's like the like bathroom area kind of a thing.
Of course.
Big full length mirror.
Sure.
Right.
What is this? No. I don't know any of this.
sister, what's her
Quit
face?
calling me sister.
All right, well, what do I call you?
I don't know. What, do you want me to start calling you brother?
No, I'm calling you sister because you appear to be a nun and I'm trying to be respectful.
Fuck no. Sorry, we can't say cursing, can we?
Well,
I forgot.
well,
We got the one. We got our one.
It wasn't me this time.
It felt appropriate to refuse the nun status. I'm
Totally
sorry.
fine. We did it.
All right.
Heck no. It doesn't have the same emphasis.
It doesn't.
Well,
That's all right. We did
okay.
it. We did
The
it.
first one
we
is
did it.
canon.
There we go.
Oh, well, regardless, do you have any, I don't know, migraine meds or something?
Migraine. What? Are you on drugs?
No, my head hurts.
From
Like
what?
I don't know. I don't even know who I am.
Let me see. What
It's a
is
lot of
this?
yelling. Okay.
This is this feels heavy. The
bathtub.
robes. When
Oh,
did I say vows? Not here.
I don't.
Not with you.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know.
No, that wasn't a question.
Oh, okay. Rhetorical. Got it. Right.
So a soft like ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
And a light goes on above the door.
Are you expecting anyone?
In this room? Maybe.
Well, go answer it then.
Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe. You know what? Give me a mo. And I'm going to just I'm not meaning anything by this.
Hmm.
I just don't, with the attire, this seems suspect.
Oh,
Just
no. You're actually
respectfully.
understood.
Cool. I am going to unzip the potentiary overalls.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to just strip down to my skivvies
Mm-hmm.
and my wearing skivvies.
Yes.
Let's find out.
Did you roll?
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's roll for it.
Let's roll
I'd
for
like
it.
to like turn away, but I'm imagining with
Evens
all
yes,
these
odds
mirrors,
no.
I don't know.
That was a 2. Okay,
Okay,
good.
evens yes. You are wearing undergarments.
Did you check first before you started taking your
Oh,
clothes
100%. I was like,
off?
I take them off and I just kind of like store them under the bed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait. No. That looks way worse in this situation.
How does it look? What it feels appropriate for the situation.
Appropriate is not exactly the story we probably want to
It's
tell.
appropriately
Ding,
inappropriate.
It's fine. Can I take off like one of my robes and just throw it at him? Like, just put something on here. There are layers to this. Don't worry.
Oh my God, there are layers.
There are a lot of. I'm
Are
drowning
you,
in this.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm sweating. I am sweating so much in this moment.
Yep. Okay.
Here, just take the outer robe.
Why is it damp?
I told you I was sweating, okay?
Why are you
It's
wet?
really hard. It was hot in here. The velvet is a lot.
Anyway. Hello?
So there is a young man standing outside the door. It slides open when you
for you.
and
I don't mean to assume. I just
Sorry, you're not really like my type. No offense.
I'm
like,
not
very handsome.
Oh no. No. I'm not a worker here.
That is good to know.
Yeah, I mean I work here, but I'm not
Right.
on the menu, if you will. I was just checking to we're still waiting on your in your food order.
Excellent. Okay. See, it's no rush on that, honestly.
No, I would love something.
Do you think we could get like some ice water or
fruit?
Like
Do they have fruit?
Fruit?
Fruit.
What would you like for fruit?
A peach. A peach. Is that promiscuous for this place?
I mean, it's a very, very kind of an odd request, given where we are. But I will see what I can do in the kitchen.
Appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. And again, I'm sorry about the,
Oh no, that's okay. So if there, I mean, the workers, they have a band. It's a little red band that goes on their uniforms, so you'll be able to tell.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes.
This should have been
sense that there's like a
covered. When we. It's usually part of the package. You get the
Right.
literature, and then you're able to when you get up here. But
Yeah, I think that was more of a glance at it kind of deal, probably.
okay. Oh, sure.
That's not bad.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
that's fine. That's fine.
ETA?
The food. I'm gonna have to check like ice and peaches. Those are
Cold is fine, if possible.
right. Okay. Yeah. I'll see what I can do. Well, I'll get right on top of that, and then you let us know. Of course, you can hit your button at any time if you need something more. But and he like looks down and taps a couple of things on his wrist, and a little bubble comes up, like holographic bubble, and he goes, "Yeah. It looks like you have about." I don't know. I mean, maybe about 6 more hours in the room, and then we are going to have to put you back on the shuttle.
Right. Of course. Yeah, I think that's just enough time.
Great. Such. Do you have a
I'm just
do you have like a tick with your face? Like what's?
No, that was.
Oh, you're being
Yep.
conspiratorial. I understand.
Well, no,
What?
I was.
I will leave you to you're both nuns. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna
No,
go.
it's a.
Yeah. Okay.
You haven't heard the cost. I'm not going to explain it. We're good. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to close the door.
Door closes.
As you turn around, Thel is going through your clothes.
Oi!
What? Oh, don't be surprised. I'm looking to see if you have a red band in here.
That. Excuse you?
What? Aren't you curious?
I don't have a comeback to that, honestly. No.
Well, I don't have one under all of these layers. And like, there's like another one layer, like underneath this. Great. There's nothing here.
Excessive.
Well, I was just double checking.
It ain't.
You did find his ID card though.
Oh, Delane, by the way, and I'll toss it over your way.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Delane.
Delane. Real
Just
nice.
Delane?
Very catchy. Just what? Why are you asking me as if I'm supposed to? Delane.
I don't know. It seems a bit enigmatic.
Well, apparently you don't really have a lot of options here, and holding up the penitentiary
You
outfit.
didn't find a.
What? You only have the overalls, really? What else could I be missing? But no, it's
Look,
fine. You're right. I apologize.
It's one of those things where it's like, if I am a gentleman of the night, I'd like to know.
Are you
And a delay
good at that sort of thing?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I just glad we get you to say these things.
I'm just gonna let you keep going here. This is, normally I would interject, but I love what's happening. So
I know this is a bit of a.
You're doing
I'm not
great.
going to say sticky situation, but that was
could be.
hilarious. Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
uh,
I love that
Anyway,
I put you
you can
both
keep
in a
that
brothel and you were like, maybe Patrick's the one. Like both of you. Like we're like, yeah, it's clearly.
yeah, we're gonna
Clearly
pretend
Patrick.
there's no kinks around like religion and
No, that's it. Like
No,
a nun
definitely
went
not
here
like
and
a
requested
nun and a prisoner.
prisoner.
Definitely not something. No.
you
I mean,
can
like-
keep the robes.
It's
Okay,
very specific. That particular very specific.
I mean, look, my head hurts. Does your head hurt? Because I've still got like a pounding headache.
Did you hit your head on something? Maybe the
I-
bathtub?
Feeling around for like a bump or
Here,
a
Nope,
bruise.
no bumps.
Turn around. Let me see. Do you have any blood on you or anything?
Kind of seems to be internal.
You do have a few little marks on your neck, but those look old.
Hmm.
Huh.
Probably.
So that can be
I
it.
don't know, fell out of a tree or something.
A tree. A tree. By the way, you said it was morning. How do you know?
Oh, that was just I don't. That was just a turn of phrase.
Do you have a tendency to talk without any knowledge?
You're being weirdly literal right now.
Well,
Do you not know about like metaphors and
do I not know
I'm
about
not
metaphors?
going to finish that thought.
I like that in this episode. It really feels like you guys are just going to start throwing punches.
You're right away. Listen,
Just
we talked about
feel
punching
like-
candles
I
to
feel
begin
like
with.
I'm not going to be the one throwing punches.
No,
I feel like I'm
It is
the one
absolutely
getting
going to
punched.
be Thel. As you're having this conversation and things are getting like a little more heated and people are getting defensive and there's another light lights up, but this time on one of the walls, and then you hear a bing bing bing, and then like a panel retracts. And it is
I'm gonna like cover myself up.
you are looking out into space, down onto the earth.
Delane.
Yes.
Delane.
What's her name?
Quit calling me sister.
You're dressed as a nun. What do you want me to call you?
checking my
You
pockets.
gotta give me something here.
I
You have one of these?
I don't. I'll check all of my robes. It's not. Check your pockets. Well, my pockets that are on you.
Okay, all right. I check my. I
Yep.
check my pockets.
Yep, you find it.
All right.
It says fell.
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 THL.
All right.
Fell.
Well, fell Delane in space. Oh, this sounds like a terrible novel.
It does sound like the start of a novel.
Fell and Delane in space.
This feels
in
like
space.
one of those like sci-fi bodice rippers. Really. This is like a very
That's incredible.
fancy romance novel.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
in space, no one can hear it.
I was
I'm not
This
gonna-
sister
No.
Thel was just looking
not
for a little extra in her life.
I'm not gonna. I'm
oh
sorry.
no, say it. That's too funny.
Okay, Annie.
No, I heard you.
Throwing
I
me
heard
off
you.
here because, like, sometimes I'll say something like that, and it's like I'm about to get murdered, and then sometimes I'll say it, and it's the funniest thing you've ever heard. I like the duality.
It was good. It was a good note. Delane, what are we doing here?
I would like to know that as well. I mean, don't get mad, please.
Okay.
It does appear there's a very specific thing that we're doing here. The young man at the door, the bell boy, did say that we had 6 hours and then we'd get back on a shuttle, presumably to head back to Earth. So
Great. 6 hours.
that does appear like a very like a high class thing, doesn't it?
It does.
Maybe we're rich.
Maybe. But
That'd
dress
be nice.
What? None has money. What? Well,
Hear me out. Again, no memory, empty in the head.
fair. Likewise.
Maybe they're not like our actual attire.
So they have it what? In lockers somewhere? And so we chose.
Is there like a dresser in the room anywhere or like a closet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like surreptitiously like just open the drawers and like peek in, see if there's any other like clothes in there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
The drawers will not open.
Okay,
Ugh.
well, rules out that.
I was really hoping that would be a costume chest.
I mean, usually they have like a religious text, but maybe not here. That's actually right. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe this was a. Have you ever heard of role play?
I mean, yes, but why here? No offense. Why you?
Offense 100% taken.
It's not meant to. You called me sister, okay?
I'm not like in a familial sense.
Well, that's what I thought.
Religious sense.
I just thought we were siblings, and I don't know.
The room is plunged into blackness.
Delane?
Okay, yup.
Was there like a light switch on the floor that you accidentally stepped on?
Not that I'm aware of. Can you see anything? Is there like any sort of light coming in from the?
No,
Or-
it's like all the lights went out, all of them.
Great.
And then the
Not
panel
even
that
from,
is
like,
showing
yeah.
the Earth closes.
Oh no. Okay,
Nope.
okay. You're not controlling this, right?
Sorry, it's dark. No, I'm not.
What were you doing?
What was I doing? I was trying to open the drawer to see if we'd put our clothes in there.
That's right. No, that's right. That's right. Okay. No, it's fine. It's
Both of
dark
you,
now.
please roll a die for me.
Oh boy.
3.
Well, it's 2d6. Roll 2d6.
Oh, okay.
3 and
Okay.
A 3.
I got a 6 and I got a 6 and a 3.
okay. So okay. So Thel, you are going to be remembering a detail about something that a character's item. So something about your tattoos or about Delane's tattoos, which is clearly visible.
Because that's I was gonna say important
out,
question.
and
Did you? Yeah.
It's out. You
Where
know,
are you
it's big. You're not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's hard to miss. It's not little. But before that, Delane, you can see the only thing that is because of the angle that you're at. There is a tiny red light in the corner.
What?
Hey, so well, they did say that we could hit a button if we needed anything.
That's true.
So
You see a
do you
button?
mind if I see a red light and
Okay.
I'm gonna go see if there's anything to press.
Just walk carefully.
Yep. Ah, ha, ha.
Are you okay? What is
Oh,
it?
pinky toe. Bed frame.
Okay.
How?
The pain, by the way, knocked you British for a minute. When you were talking.
Delane, is that you? I thought I heard somebody
it's
else.
still me. No, I promise that was me.
Are you sure? Is somebody
Yes.
else in here with us? Did you check under the bed?
I did not.
I swear I heard a
bed.
different voice. No. Delane,
I'm gonna go press the button to see if I can turn on the lights. at
fine,
least.
just be ready. We know you're in here.
All right, fine. I'm gonna go search over by the red light to see if
Mhm.
there's any sort of like button or like feel around to see if I can feel like a speaker or something like that.
Yeah. As you're feeling around looking for something to press by that like red light, you feel like a very distinctive shape. It is a small camera shape.
I found this on the web.
My Apple Watch wanted to tell me about it.
I was like, does she have a voice now?
I think
Yeah,
I hit
sure.
the wrong button. It's
I
in
told you
Braille,
there
it's-
was someone
in
here.
Braille it says Siri.
Quiet you.
Delane,
Yeah, I think I found a camera.
how do you okay. Great. In a room like this?
Yeah. I mean, it's not entirely out of place.
Can you cover it or
Ending.
break it or something?
I've got my hand literally over the lens right now.
Well, that may not be necessary right now since it's pitch black.
What do
Is
you
that
remember?
where the light is like blinking?
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
it's
It is that
recording.
record button.
It's recording.
What do you remember about his tattoo?
So on that tattoo, I want to kind of like have this weird memory, like just small little flashbacks of remembering seeing that particular design being tatted, just like on the arm. Like I don't see it on Delane, but I
Mhm.
remember that being tatted before. Like it feels familiar on that end.
Like you were there during
Yes.
whatever.
Yes, watching it happen.
What is the shape of it, Delane?
Ooh, oh, that's a good question. I feel like it's sort of like almost like a stylized like wolf skull.
Mhm.
But like very impressionist. It's just like that silhouette kind of aspect to it. And it's got sort of these like swirling designs that become jagged downwards and then like into a point around the skull. But it's all very geometric in design. There's sort of like circular points, almost like a circuit board where the design kind of gets a little bit more jagged and then comes down into a point.
That's cool.
Yeah, and as you're remembering that, Thel, that you keep remembering like London and a burning vehicle pops into your head.
Delane, are you still there?
Yes.
When did you get that tattoo?
Kind of forgot it was there, to be honest.
Or the wolf with all the lines and circuitry?
Yeah. When did I get that tattoo? I feel like I've had it for a while. Why?
What happens? Just try this for a second. Just run your finger over it. Just trace the lines if you can remember where they are on your arm.
Sure. You know what? Not gonna question it. And I do so. I kind of like
It sparks. You feel a spark in your fingertips.
That didn't hurt.
I've seen that tattoo before. Or at least the design. I feel like I've seen that before. It's sparked, right? That's what that light was over there.
Yeah. But
Delane, do I know you?
I would. I don't know.
Come over here.
Kinda hoping so.
Can you keep like
otherwise this whole situation's just all right.
Just I want to see this tattoo again. Bring it over. Come over here.
Right, hang on. Let me do that. I'm gonna spark it up just to kind of light
it's
up
pretty bright
to like find where I'm going.
and your eyes have adjusted a bit so you can see like big shapes in the room.
Cool. All right. Are you there? Is that you?
Yes. No, I'm right over here. This is yes.
You look haunting.
Thanks.
Okay, hauntingly beautiful is also a phrase.
Well, you didn't say that, did you? You kind of stopped at the first half. It feels a little on purpose at this point.
Did you
as you're gesturing and your hands get close to the tattoo and an arc between your knuckles and the thing happen.
Okay.
So you want to elaborate further?
No, I wish I could. I swear I've seen the making of this tattoo. You can kind of see like her own knuckles reaching out towards that spark as she wants to touch your own arm, but she's gonna hesitate, kind of waiting to see eye contact that you approve.
Yeah, go for it.
So when you put your knuckles up to the geometric shapes at the bottom, they fit. They're like the other half.
So you remember being there when theoretically I got this tattoo?
Maybe I am your sister.
Oh, maybe let's not go in that direction.
Okay, let's just pretend nothing happened in this room.
More like a couple's tattoo.
Oh, well.
It's like your piece fits my piece, like a puzzle piece, and that's
okay.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of that.
I don't know.
Cute.
It is actually. You don't know who I am to you.
While you're answering her, you accidentally call her Fong.
I'm sorry, Fong. I don't.
No, what? Say that again.
I'm sorry, I don't.
No. The name.
Fong. Yeah, that
feels not right, but it feels
more familiar.
familiar.
More familiar than Fell.
I don't even know what Thel is. Are you really
Theoretically.
Delane?
I don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I kind of thought this was sort of like a ships passing in the night situation, but then the whole thing with the tattoo, and they clearly like match up together. And we're here for a reason.
But why would we forget? Why does a different name feel right?
Correct.
At least something, not this, not whatever I'm wearing, whatever now you are wearing.
The
I'm still
room
not lost on
shakes
the
like
role
there
play
was an
thing.
impact.
Oh.
Delane?
And then you hear a lot of like running feet outside the door, and then some distant alarms.
Oh.
This doesn't
Okay.
feel safe. This
Nope,
doesn't
it
feel
doesn't.
safe.
I'm gonna give me a sec. I'm gonna grab the jumper. I'm gonna like zip it up and put it on, but I'm gonna keep the robe over it, and I'm just gonna kind of like tie it.
Yep.
We should probably go because that did not sound good.
She's gonna, where her hand and knuckles were on your arm, she's gonna slide it down to hold your hand
Yep,
on this.
I'm
Don't
gonna. Hey,
don't
I'm
leave
not
me
going
behind.
any. Nope. If there is one thing I am sure of, that is that I am not going anywhere. Okay, we're gonna be all right. We'll figure this out. I don't know if we drank too much or
To forget everything.
something.
Delane, this doesn't feel right or safe to be in here. It was another thing when you were a complete stranger, but if we know each other, something else has happened here.
Give me a 2d6 roll from each of you.
2 and 5.
2 and 2.
Okay. So Patrick, you get to define a past event. Something new that we haven't done before.
Okay.
But for some reason, Becca, in your brain, you wanted to say, God, this feels just like Texas, doesn't it?
You feel her fingers intertwine with yours and kind of shaking this nervous anxiousness that's just trying to escape from her body.
Delane doesn't fight it and kind of gives you in rapid succession 3 just squeezes on your hand. And then right afterward it's the shave and a haircut pattern. It's the and I think the memory that comes flooding back with that is not London. Trying to pick a place in the world. I want to say it's a more like tropical location, maybe South America. And
let's say Brazil.
Yeah, we can go Brazil. And we're in this tiny little like cabin, very picturesque. But there's a knock at the door, and it's the shave and the haircut, and Delane walks in, carrying like a whole like big bag of coffee beans, and looking very like dirty, wearing like denim and like a very thin flannel, and just covered in like dirt and sweat and everything. Hey, fruits of the day's labor.
Oh, good.
Plops it on the table.
You think you got enough?
I think I got plenty.
Come on, maybe a second bag. Tell me you brought more out there.
Oh.
We have to take these to market.
I know. Look, all right, I'm not used to more comfy jobs, and takes in a second bag. But
Hey,
I'm
it'll
a
do
big
well.
fan of cascara. So we can peel the cascara.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what cascara is?
No. But
Oh,
I know you're gonna tell me.
it's the
Go on. I'll enjoy it. Tell me.
fine.
You enjoy it too. Lean in.
I do. I just feel bad sometimes about my hyperfixations, you know? It is the I'm sorry, we had a cat interruption.
It is the cat.
Oh.
The name of the cat is Cascara.
Yes, there we go.
Yes.
Cascara is it's like the fruit around the coffee bean, and when you like shell the coffee bean out to like grind it up, you can actually make a tea out of it, and it's sort of like this sweet syrupy.
Hi, buddy.
Come listen.
As I'm like in the middle of this, there is like this little orange tabby that just
Absolutely.
Give her a little snack. Come on.
only a little bit.
Yeah.
I go over and I like take a piece of jerky out of like a little jar on the counter, and I break it up and I feed it to the cat.
Well, it may not be the haul that I expected you to pull in, but as organics, we can really upcharge this.
Yes,
And what brings you back out of it was that in that memory, there was also like an explosion in the hut.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like jerked back into the present as another thing rocks the room that you're in.
God, this feels just like Texas.
What did you say? Okay.
Got it. It feels like Texas.
I just had sorry, memory of you and I in
You remembered something.
right, Brazil.
Brazil.
We were working on a coffee farm.
I can't even think of where Brazil is at this moment. I mean, I guess it's not here since we're in space.
I can't think of what a Texas is, so I guess
Brazil.
we should figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Something's hitting the ship. People are running.
No, you're right.
The shuttle.
Yes,
right?
the shuttle.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Deep breaths. Open the door and like kind of like peek our head out into the hallway.
Is
everything all right?
It's very like industrial looking. So inside the room was very like homey and luxe and like inviting, and out here it's very stark and everything is metal. It's very sleek and clean. There's a couple people who are like booking it like down a passageway, so it looks like it tees, and they're running past where you are.
Hey,
hey!
We should go after them. We should go after them.
Yes. All right.
Hello? Hey!
Stop!
Somebody tell us what's going on!
Help us!
What voice was that?
From which one of us? I don't know.
From Patrick. What accent were you using when you were yelling?
British, I think.
It was you. That's what I would. I heard it. I heard it, and Thal will kind of stop and push you against the wall for a hot second. I heard it.
Heard what?
You have a different voice.
Define.
No, when you were just yelling there for a second, it didn't.
Right.
It didn't sound like you right now. I've heard that one before. I've heard that voice before. The other one.
Hello.
No, it's not. No.
Hello.
Oh, that one. That I know that voice.
Right, that's new. Hang on.
Don't hurt yourself.
Right. Okay, thanks. Hello,
Yes.
this
Yes.
one.
This sounds familiar, like an echo in a dream or something like that.
There's so much more tongue movement. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's a voice I can do. Um,
Does this feel familiar?
yeah, it does. I just almost like I've not used it in a while. But like, there's the muscle memory is there, but the muscles are not. They're out of practice.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Alarms start blaring in the hallway you are
Yeah,
you
that's
are
bad.
in with like
Okay.
flashing lights.
Follow the runners.
Follow the running people.
Follow the
Yes.
runners.
Yes. Okay. Oh.
And we go and turn the corner.
As you are heading, there's a bunch of people running. Some people shove you out of the way as they're running from behind you.
Jerks!
Are you kidding me?
Pass off.
Where are you going?
What's happening? Can somebody tell us what's going on?
Can I try to like grab an arm?
Okay. Give me you're trying to stop somebody as they're going past?
Yes.
Give me a 2d6 roll.
2 and a 6.
Okay. 6 is a success. And so you do manage to stop someone. They are they like turn to you and they're like, let go of me. Let go of me.
Where?
I have to get out of here.
What's happening?
Get out where? Where are we going?
I have to get to the shuttle. Something hit the satellite. I have to move. I have to go.
We're going with you.
Let's go.
And he like shakes you off and then like pauses for a minute and then repeats exactly the same thing that he just said to you. Same inflection, same everything, and then he turns and runs off.
I know I've been second guessing a lot of things here.
Yep, that was weird.
Okay, good. I was just making sure we were on the same page with that one.
Yep, heard that too.
That is not normal behavior, right?
For a person.
What do you mean for Oh. Oh. Oh gosh. But why would they be running then?
I mean, maybe.
No. Let's just go. If we find them, we can see what it is.
We'll walk and run and talk.
Yes.
Cool.
And if anybody else runs past, I'm going to stop them. Maybe they'll give us a different answer.
See if there's same thing. Was the guy wearing anything like uniform wise, like similar to the guy?
He looked like maybe another patron. He looked like
interesting
in regular person clothes, right? Like there wasn't like any kind of uniformity. No red bands.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's a.
Everybody roll a 2d6 for me again.
It's like, look, I'm trying to be open.
In between the lines. 3 and a 1.
5 and a 4.
Okay. So Thel is moving forward and another group runs past and bounces off of Thel so hard that you fall. And you've like injured, you like twisted your ankle.
Delane.
Oh, hey.
Oh, ow.
Screw you, asshole.
Okay. No, it's fine. I can keep going.
No. Hey.
Oh,
hey.
I can let me at it. Nope. No.
No, weight's not good. Okay, arm around. Come on.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've been sweating in these robes.
Apologize for somebody else's.
I know, but it's now you're right here. It's not.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, are we gonna make it in time?
Like as I'm lifting you up with my left arm, I think there's like almost like a metallic creak, and this arm is a lot stronger. Like you feel lifted up further than you should.
Whoa. Okay. Not that far. I'm not that tall. Tall. How did you? I'm not that light. How did you do that?
I mean, look, you look fine. I'm not gonna comment on that.
Oh no, your strength. It's not about me. It's your arm. How?
I don't know. It feels.
So you are holding her up
Tingly.
because of how you are holding her up. You can't like reach it, but
Right.
you can reach down and see what's going on. Val, give me another 2d6.
3 and a 1.
Yeah, as you're fumbling around with it, like it feels like a normal arm, like nothing's happening with it, but like it's so sturdy.
Oh, this is like a tree. I kind of like punch it a little bit lightly, but I punch it. Ow! What? Do you work out?
So.
What about the other
I
side?
guess so.
Hold on, this can't be right. I'll kind of slightly punch you a
Ow,
little in
first
the
of all,
ribs.
Pride. A lot of hurting my pride today.
It's about testing, okay? Does this hurt? I'm
Well, for science.
hit you in the side of your rib cage to see if it's just okay. So no, you're not no, you don't just work out one arm.
Directly to
So when you thunked him, just like between the ribs, I don't know how you did it. You would look just like right in there. You reflexively like pull in with your arm because it hurts, and you bump into some stuff, and your arm pops open.
Did I break you? Oh my God, I broke you! I'm so sorry. What happened? Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep walking. Or just
wait, why aren't you bleeding? What is that?
that is mechanical
Why?
of some sort.
Like the other?
Maybe I'm a robot. I don't know. Maybe we're all robots.
No.
Maybe that guy glitched because he was freaking out.
Robots don't get
out right
sprained
now.
ankles. That's not how this works.
Okay.
Are you really
I'm trying to figure out how to put it back in. I don't know how this.
Just no. Wait, hold on. Let me see this.
Springs back out.
Just blink. We can keep pace with me. It's not hard.
Okay, all right. Well, do you want to look? You can look at it all you want. Do you want to just like hop on my? Do you want to like piggyback?
Yes, actually, that would be a lot easier.
Okay, all right.
Just hold your arm up for me. Let me see this.
And like, just
do you? This isn't just. These are, and she'll kind of pull some of the pieces a little bit.
Hey!
No. These are.
No, it's not like it hurts. It just tugs.
They're like tools.
Yeah.
This isn't.
What kind of tools? Maybe I'm a mechanic.
You remember something about a jade idol with these tools?
I think.
What were you using with these tools?
I feel like maybe I've worked in electronics. It's something electric. There was this like gem that wasn't a gem, and it had like circuitry in it. It was made of like jade. It was like a green.
Jade has circuitry?
This one did.
So you were working on what, incredibly high tech? It must have been worth a fortune if it was made out of jade.
I mean, hey, we're on a satellite in a very sensual room.
It explains the finance.
We could afford it, so
all right,
maybe.
So you had a lucrative job.
Yeah, and perhaps we both did. I mean,
as you're walking, somebody comes around the corner of like the T of the next junction.
Hey!
And they
which way to the shuttle?
They stop and they look at you and they sort of like cock their head a little bit. And then they like their body like moves a little bit.
Whoa, hey.
In like a weird way. And then they start sprinting down the hallway toward you.
Towards us.
Delane.
Oh!
And that's where we're gonna take our bio break. I think. Just gonna take a quick. So everybody go try to get a peach and some ice water and meet us back here on the satellite.
I'm gonna have peaches and ice water the next time we do this.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real
absolutely.
Good. And yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, bye. everybody, welcome back from the break. We talked about being vampires and eating Nazis.
Yes.
Haha, delicious.
And also how the gender pay inequality in Hollywood is terrible. So
It's real bad, yeah.
it's
Fix it.
real bad. So everybody
And
get on
also
top of
Matt
that.
Smith.
And also Matt
Pretty
Smith.
good
Thanks.
dude.
Thanks, Matt Smith. Thanks for making sure the Queen is the highest paid actor on set.
Hey, Matt Smith, who is definitely watching this stream.
100%
Make sure
watching.
that comment doesn't age poorly.
Yeah,
Please,
Matt.
Being a good dude.
Get on it. And then, come on over and hang out with us. Maybe
Yeah.
you can play one of the vampires that eats the Nazis. Or maybe you can play all of the Nazis the vampires eat.
I
Options.
feel like he would prefer to play the vampire, considering the last time he played it did not go well.
Didn't go great.
You might
You
wanna
can redeem
censor
yourself.
that.
Yes.
Come on out.
Yes. This is your chance.
Yeah.
We see
This
the
is
potential
your
in
chance.
you. Mm-hmm.
So let's find out here and now.
Ah.
Yeah, let's find
Okay.
out if this thing that is running at you is a space vampire.
I wasn't
Yeah.
afraid of that before, but now I am.
Yep, definitely afraid.
Find out.
I think the
Run.
instinct is
Run.
to hold out the arm.
Uh-huh.
Tattoo,
my God.
tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of try and grab it by the face.
Come on.
Okay, well, let's do a roll. Let's see how we're doing with that. You may each, if you're both, it's tattoo. If you're both tattooing,
Mm-hmm.
you may
And
each
it's a
roll.
tattoo, and it's the
Mhm.
robot arm.
Yeah.
So, Patrick, you can roll 4d6, and Becky, you can roll 3, and
Cool.
let's see what we get.
More opportunities for success and for failure.
Maybe it just eats you.
2, 3, 6.
Okay, so we have one
Uh,
success.
Yep. A 5, a 4, a 3, and a 2.
You got 3 successes together.
Oh, I thought a 3.
4.
It's a
The
mix.
5 and the 4.
4.
5 and the 4. Okay,
Mhm.
yes.
5 and 4. 5 and 4, and
3
and
of us. 3.
be-
Okay, yes,
between
no,
the
not
two
that.
of you, 3 successes. Yeah, he you hold your hand out and he runs into it with his chest, and you connect your knuckle tattoo with his arm tattoo at the same time, and it electrocutes him. It smells like burnt hair
Oh no.
and a little bit like jerky.
Oh, did we just
I don't
Kill
know if
a
it could've
man?
Stopped.
did he
Stopped.
we'll kick him. See, not kick him, just move his foot a little. See if it moves.
I'm gonna
He
try and squeeze a part of the bicep to see
Mhm.
if there's metal musculature.
Yeah.
Underneath.
All right. Well, you're a little traumatized, so I am going to need a roll for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just
Are
a
you
single
leaning over
D6,
while I'm
right?
on your back too?
100%.
all hanging
Single D6 or 2D6?
Yeah. Yeah. 2. Every roll is at least 2. How'd we do? 2 and a 2. Okay. I mean, that unlocks a memory. But you
Not a
gonna be
good
great.
one.
How many dead bodies have you squished?
Oh, I think this brings me back to the first one.
So this is the thing that it unlocks. This is a history between the two of you. You remember something, and it's the act of doing this
Mhm.
is what brings it back. So what is the memory, brand new memory that we haven't encountered before? What is this trip for you?
Oh, let's see. There's a couple directions I could kind of take this in.
Let's get weird with it.
I think we're in a subway station
Okay.
and it is completely empty. And there's a train coming. And I think that there's a body on the ground that I believe I was responsible for killing. And I not on the shoulder, but on like I'm checking the pulse,
Checking them.
and I'm like panicking. Like, no, 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 no. And you are right behind me, trying to get me away.
Yeah. Come on, we have to get out of here now. What are you doing?
I didn't mean.
It doesn't matter.
We were supposed
It
to get
doesn't matter.
information. We were
It's
supposed
okay.
to.
We'll find information elsewhere. Get out of here.
I can't.
If you don't leave, I'm going to die here with you. Get out. And she'll try to drag you out.
Myself away. Yeah.
Come on. Get up out of this. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Grab my hand.
I'm going.
Grab my hand. Gotta hop out of this. The train is coming.
Oh, you're like on the tracks.
Go.
I assumed. Sorry.
Yes.
Were we?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. And as you pull back, you have that memory and you like pull back and you jerk so violently that Thel falls off your back.
Oh. What? Did the body try to bite you? Oh, that hurt. I'm too old to get dropped like that.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine. The ground is real cushiony, made out of metal.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I love that for me.
You, as you were talking to him, you call him Oye.
I wish you wouldn't have done that. That's gonna hurt. Oh. Can't believe you did that. God damn it, Oye. That hurt. That hurt so much. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure you had a perfectly good reason for throwing me off your back.
You called me Oye.
Yeah, like a freaking rodeo we were going through there. Oh,
Is that my name?
Rodeo?
No.
No.
I called you Fong earlier. You just called me Oye. Unless that was... You said it twice, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels... You're Oye. Yeah.
So not Delane. Okay.
Do you want to be Delane?
Whatever works, honestly, right now.
No, what do you want to go by?
Delane.
Look at me. Just look at me. Which one do you react to? Delane? Oye. What feels right hearing from me?
Let's stick with Oye.
And she
Oye.
feels like Kawa to you.
Not Fong. Kawa.
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 I know that one.
Right.
Oye and
Well,
Kawa.
Yeah.
These just feel like weird, like echoes. Like each name a different bounce of this memory. Every time it hits something, it just changes a little.
I had another one, by the way.
Another what? Another name?
Memory.
What did you remember?
I think I killed somebody. I don't think it has anything to do with this. But
You've killed someone,
I don't think I was supposed to.
but you did it anyway?
It felt like more of an accident. Like it wasn't on purpose.
And
But
you
you were
can-
there.
You can see Kawa taking small steps backwards.
You were with me. You were
And
supposed to get information from him.
but you
It was a
killed
train
him.
station. I don't know.
Becca, give me a 2d6 roll.
2 and a 1.
Yeah,
Super awesome.
you're like very
Okay.
distracted. Patrick, give me 2d6.
Okay. A 2 and a 1. Why today?
It's great. It's fine. Just
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna walk, but let's just keep going towards the space pods.
All right, fine. Yep. Okay. Are you okay to walk?
I'll be fine. Be fine.
As you step down on your foot, your ankle gives way. And it's a crazy amount of pain, and it jolts a memory. Howie, you're the one who accidentally bumped him onto the tracks.
Okay, cool. Oh.
What?
No, you know what? I'll go ahead and take that help. Yeah, no.
Am I allowed to? You're not.
Yeah,
worried
no.
I'm gonna I don't know.
No. Okay.
All right, come on. Just piggyback again.
Wait. Just
God,
that little train's okay. No. Okay. All right. Just help me again. I want to just help on this side. Can you just lift me up a little bit?
Yeah.
Just not as high as last time.
We gotta get away from this thing. If it wakes up.
That train.
Yeah. Look, I don't know what it was. I just. I'm sorry if I freaked you out.
No. Okay. You didn't want to murder him, right?
No. I felt bad. I felt horrible about it. I was checking his pulse and I was freaking out, and you were dragging me out of there.
Yes. About that, there may have been a chance that you didn't kill them.
I mean,
I did it. I was. Let's just keep walking.
we're
don't slow down. I remember pushing someone down into the train tracks.
And you feel kind of like he doesn't pull away, but you feel like his shoulder kind of like tense up a little bit. Did you do it on purpose?
I'm barely remembering this. I didn't even remember initially and all of what you were talking about.
Yeah. I mean, like
you did it to save. Oh yeah, he was swinging at him with something.
It was necessary. I don't think I wanted to kill him, but there was. But you were there. You know that you were there. That's not just me. Yeah. And I felt this impulse that you were in danger. They had some weapon, some metal stick of some sort, and they were swinging it at you. And I was
Kawa. I'm no judgment. And if that's true, then thank you.
So you've stopped, and you're sort of face to face having this moment, and like behind you, that thing stands up.
Oye.
So hey,
Oye.
I don't think we have to feel bad about killing it anymore.
No, we do not.
We should run.
No, we should run. Maybe if we just stay along the side of the wall. Yep. Let's keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see how fast you are.
Piggyback?
Yeah, piggyback.
Right.
Just swing me on. Okay.
Okay. Give me a 2d6 because now you're encumbered with a person.
You're gonna be great.
You're gonna be so good.
4 and a 5.
Hey, all right. That's a success. That's a double success. That's wonderful.
Success. Also, I thought it was very funny. I realized earlier, I was like, oh, I rolled 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yahtzee.
Yay. Small straight. So you are cooking. you feel like but I mean, it is gaining on you, but it does not.
And like,
Mhm.
I'm definitely like feeling the strain, but I'm just pushing.
You're just
through it.
going. You're just like fight or flight has kicked in, my friend, and it is much more flight because you're like, nope. You're booking it down the hallway, just the opposite direction, which is actually from the way that you came, just the opposite way of what you were going in the first place.
Okay.
And Becca, you are just like looking around, and you are seeing stuff in the walls. Looks like schematics, maybe. Looks like sound waves overlaid on it.
Okay. Oye, do the walls look different to you?
Little busy to notice the walls right now.
Run a little closer to the wall. Just run a little bit closer. Let me just.
Okay.
You can do this, and I'd like to try to run my left hand kind of alongside that wall, trying to touch these schematics that I'm seeing, these sound waves that are kind of reverberating off of it.
Yeah, so nothing is coming out. You can clearly see where it is, but it's like it's overlaid.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you had those, like a Google glasses sort of thing on top. You can see it, but like when you go to touch it, your hands are going through it. You can see what everything looks like.
What are you swatting at?
Just don't. You keep going. I'm visualizing here. Something is coming together for me.
You're putting together an image board.
Quiet. I'm gonna get.
Fine.
You'd be real grateful if I had a vision board right now. Oh, one of these. And I'm looking for perhaps one that seems to be pulsating a little bit more. Like it seems like there's a lot of energy going through that particular pathway.
Okay, give me. You can do 4d6 because it's regular 2d6 and then one for your sound waves and one for your schematics.
2, 6, and a 5.
Okay, that's 2 successes, and you've also unlocked a memory here.
Get a little of everything.
Oh, you've unlocked someone's secret.
Oh.
But you do find the one that is like strongest, so you would be able to direct him if you're following it.
Okay, I might need a second to think of a secret.
It also means though that you can tell that it's back the other way.
Not the direction we're running in. Okay. Oye, you're not gonna like this, but we need to go the opposite direction.
Oh, come on. Why?
Just trust me on this. The walls are sharing information with me. I can see.
Excuse me.
I know it sounds insane, but they are communicating. I can see the energy moving through the
and
walls.
our tattoos make electricity.
I want you to trust me on this. I want you to trust me on this.
I always do.
Just
Okay,
run real fast. It's gonna be fine.
Okay, that's a thing.
Pull me in whatever direction I need to go.
Just keep following. Go right past. Just run right past them.
Okay. We're gonna need rolls to get you past this thing.
I think I stop, turn, like spin around and like stare it down.
Yes.
This like weird inhuman.
It's moving
valley.
like, yeah, it's
You're
one
like,
of those
shit,
things
back.
that like it's like it's galloping at you with all four limbs, right? Like it is not moving. It is
It's
person
one of the
shaped.
Twilight wolves.
It is Team Jacob is coming at you.
That's the worst one. It's even worse than Edward.
I don't know. I don't think there's a good team to be on in this particular situation. But
No.
it's like it is person shaped, but moving as if it is an animal.
Oh.
So
Right.
give me a roll on how you're getting past. 2d6.
6 and a 1.
Hey, you got a
6
success.
one, a dozen of the other.
But let's just make sure that Thel made it. So give me a 2d6 to see
Okay.
if it snags you off your back.
2 and a 3.
Okay. So you get through and suddenly it is much lighter because it has like clotheslined her off your back.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
slammed her to the ground. And it's like holding you down by your chest and staring at you. And I'm going to say that this is when that memory triggers.
Okay.
So you like hitting it, like knocks the wind out of you, and that triggers a memory.
Okay. Yes. On that end, I'd like to kind of like crash onto the ground in that moment and kind of bops the back of my head on that. Oye. Oh, Oye, come here.
Yeah, I'm already on my way. Spinning around, running.
Yeah, you do kind of do the little scramble because you like suddenly were so much lighter that you like
that I kind of toppled forward.
Yeah.
And I am just like full lunge
booking it back.
thing.
I remembered something about you. About both of
I just like clock it in the face.
You're like, I'm ready to
go. Oye, I can't tell. We can't. I don't know who's listening on this. I need you to. I know I'm calling you Oye, and I know you call me Kawa. I know at some point in time we had a pact and we made up names for each other. Way back when it's like this weird thing from when we were another weird like an echo. We even signed something like it was a whole thing. We don't use our real names anymore. I don't think we ever have.
What they were.
No, not just now, not just recently.
No, I know.
I don't think we've ever, in any of it, the train, Texas, London, whatever it is, never the same name.
The car on fire.
Never. New name. Not our own. I don't even know if I know your real name.
Let's figure this out after we fix this thing.
Hey, if we get through this, and if I remember, I'll tell you my real name.
Same here. Oh, alrighty.
What are we? Right, the creature. Help me up. I don't know if that's going to come back down again.
Yep.
Pick me up. I'm sorry. I know that wasn't the most biggest priority, but it hit my head and I couldn't think of anything else.
You're fine. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It'll be fine. It'll be enough. Are you okay to carry me?
Yep. Get on.
Okay. I'm ready.
Is the creature still up or?
When you jumped back, it kind of got knocked to the side and like hit the wall and it let out this like animal squealy kind of noise. And it's like still kicking around, but is not able to get up. It's like scrambling
like
to
a
try
crab on its back.
Yeah, trying to get up.
I don't want to just leave it here, but we have to go.
Please, just follow along this.
Wait,
I'm looking.
Electric shock.
Yes.
One more time.
Mm-hmm. And she'll lock in, putting those teeth.
Give me those
like
sweet
really quickly
rolls.
Approach and then just jam my hand down.
So 4 from Patrick, 3 from Becca.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
4, 5, 1, 1.
Okay, we got 3 successes. You electrocute it and
by the face.
And it goes still. It like does the big shaking like it's being electrocuted and then it goes still.
This isn't human. It's fine.
Yep.
Just kick its face and let's get going.
I don't feel bad about it anymore. And I just kind of like stomp on its neck.
It crunches.
Ooh. Oh, but that was gross.
Okay. Ew. So you're following the sound wave?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You come around the corner and there is a shuttle there. There are 2 other shuttle ports and they're empty and the doors are shut. There's one left.
We can get in it. Come on, grab one. Grab that one over there.
Wait. We've done this before.
Wait, what do you mean we've done this? What?
Not this exact scenario, but we've done this before. And I just kind of like back it, like
Oye,
backs against the wall.
Oye, what are you doing? We have to get off this. We know it's exploding. We've seen all the people running. Talk to me.
I'm taking one peek out that door, and if I see what I think I'm going to see, we are staying, okay? Do you trust me?
Of course.
Okay. And I go and I like do whatever I need to do to open the shuttle door. Like if there's like a button or a handprint.
Okay. So it just opens the shuttle door and you can see space out of the shuttle.
What are you looking for?
Recording equipment. Something. Anyway.
No.
I will.
Don't brush it off. Talk to me. Recording equipment?
I just remember us going through doors before, and it was not what we were expecting.
Okay. No, that's fair. And we did have that camera earlier you mentioned, right?
Yep.
Trust your instinct. I trust you.
I think we should stay.
What do we do in here then?
That creature's coming around the corner, and there's more of them now.
Okay. Ceiling. We can get out of here one way or another, right? Maybe we hide in this satellite ship.
It starts beeping. And there's a countdown on the shuttle.
I'm gonna run into the shuttle, and I'm just gonna say, just be on your guard. Backs to the wall, okay?
Okay. All right. Put me down then.
And I
shuttle door closes. There's like dozens of those creatures trying to get into the shuttle.
Okay.
And
okay.
And I'm
one of them, the shuttle starts to like pull away.
Yeah.
And
put your hand on my shoulder.
One of the creatures like gets through the door.
Oh no.
The outside door. And it like hits something and the windshield cracks and then it goes static. And so you see on all the other sides, you see space as if it is moving, but the front windshield is cracked and now it's static. And then you hear some other things like some voices and stuff and scrambling, and then the ceiling retracts and you both get hit with darts.
Oh, come on.
Dang it.
And as you're falling,
is there anybody within arm's reach?
There's one person.
I grab their arm and just like, because
they get pulled in, and as you are like losing consciousness, like this person has a headset and you could see the ceiling, which was like the top of a warehouse with like cameras and lights and everything. And then you are out. That's the end of episode 3.
Dang it. We're always
so close.
So close.
All right, let's do our moments of gratitude, friends.
Oh, man.
Sorry about the shenanigans. You weren't able to escape the shenanigans.
They're so good though. Well, Sarah, I gotta hats off for the description of this creature who continues to get back up. Talk about nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
Not really excited to go to sleep tonight because of that.
So good.
Wow.
That's the kind of body horror that I am like perfectly okay with. Like, it's like that cryptid kind of nonsense.
And I think there's something about a person not moving like a person is expected to move that is just like so unsettling.
Yes.
Right?
Like joints just go, ugh.
Yeah.
Humans should not be moving on all fours. And so anytime they do, it's like, oh no. And like, it's only acceptable when they're a baby. And then when they become anything other than that, and they get like an adult shaped body, and then you're like, they're on all fours, like hands and feet all fours, then you're like, oh, something is wrong here.
Especially
Why are
if
we
they're
doing
moving
this?
faster than they are supposed
Faster than they
Yeah.
should.
Yeah. Why do they think that's the most efficient way to move forward? Right? Like if there's something wrong if you are moving this way. That's what it
Mhm.
leads to. Speaking
Mhm.
of something wrong, I love the murder that we engaged in.
You
Great
did it.
memory,
You killed
Patrick.
someone.
Wonderful. I love that connection. I was like, now we've murdered.
You've murdered.
Well, I
speaking
have.
of speaking of the memories,
Mhm.
love the addition that we've never used our real names. And like that's why like this doesn't seem as off to us.
Yep.
Yes.
Like because of all of the things that have gone wrong in any of these sessions, the names
We're
don't
just cool
feel
with it.
like the biggest thing.
No, you've never had an issue with that
Yeah,
when
like-
you were doing
Like,
it. There
we've
was
just
never.
always kind of accepted that.
Yes.
And for you to introduce like, oh yeah, like I never really thought about that there should be a reason for that, but you were like,
Mhm.
yeah, of course, because we've never used our real names.
Yes.
Right.
Like,
And now we have time to figure out what we want our real names to be.
right.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. So I was like,
Well,
I don't know.
well, I mean, and
It's just us.
we have to
Yeah.
get you back. We have to get you back to a place where you have remembered that far.
Mhm. Yep.
And then
And-
every time we come in, like now you've got
Mhm.
3 previous names and your real name.
Yep.
Yeah. If we can remember our own.
Yeah,
I think that's
true.
going to be the weirdest part is that we may not even be able to trust what we think our own real name is.
Mhm.
How can we narrow down reality when we're not sure what it is?
Didn't I tell? Listen, friends at home, this is what happens when we're like, well, what do we remember? We don't know. Like, what are we?
Right.
What's correct?
Mhm.
That's correct. I mean, there is the whole thing where it's like whenever you remember something, you're not actually remembering that thing. You're remembering the last time you remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh.
That is what the current theory is.
Everybody's
as far as,
brain
like, neurological
explodes.
pathways. Sarah, for you, I know Becca and I said it during the break, but the interruptions, especially since you and I, Becca, again, the chemistry is
It's
there,
real good.
and we tend to just go off.
We'll just
On
keep going in
tangents.
that one
Keep going.
space.
It's so good though. Like
You are
it's great.
You are very good at finding
Mm.
like very poignant moments to interrupt us where like, yeah, this conversation could go on for like another half hour,
Yes.
but things are happening around us that has to push this forward.
You
Mhm.
can't
you're-
just hang out. The
Right.
space station's gonna explode, guys.
Oh, you can't. We would
going.
be in the brothel room for
Yeah.
hours, just,
Eating peaches and ice water.
making fun
You'd be
of
like,
each
this
other.
is great. We love this. What are
6
you wearing?
hours, then we go home.
6 hours and then we go home
And
is
then
the
we go
name
home.
of the episode.
But yeah, you're just very good at finding like how it flows with
Mhm.
it, like it never feels out of place.
Yes.
It always
Yes.
feels like, yes, of course this thing is happening.
I
Mhm.
feel like we're gonna get to a point where no one's gonna roll dice forever. That we're just gonna like, we've
Crazy.
done enough of these that it's just
I
like,
want to kind of like
here's the scenario. Go.
I don't know how it would work within like the confines of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to like make progress on breaking out
Mm-hmm.
and like maybe be thrust back into another situation where we've lost our memories.
Mhm.
But there's like, for instance, today we grabbed
You
that
got
guy,
somebody in.
electrocuted
Yeah.
him.
Mhm.
They are
And so there's
traumatized and they
damage
probably
that
quit their
we've
job that day.
Oh yeah,
If they survived,
absolutely.
Oh,
you electrocuted him.
is this a new? Oh, is this a new
I
memory
was-
we have now?
I wasn't holding back.
Yeah.
say
You
that.
slowly you back
gonna
away
say
from the
that.
computer.
I wasn't
Ah.
holding back.
Yeah, we don't know if he survived.
Did I make
Just
things
like,
worse or better for us?
Did
We're
you
gonna
just
find
like
out.
did you just kill like Lucas the
the
PA? Like you
Yes.
just like some dude because they wouldn't the big important people wouldn't be that close to the set.
No.
It would just be some like underling.
I wonder if the producers hate us. Like,
Oh.
why do they keep getting out? Like,
Well,
this?
Do they hate you, or are you their best,
Ooh.
like highest rated show?
I'm thinking
You know,
that. I think that.
I mean,
like, if
those
it's
two
the
don't
case-
have to be mutually exclusive. They might
That's
also
true.
hate you.
We're the
Right.
most expensive one too.
Yeah,
Oh.
you destroy a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
I think the producers love us. I think the crew
The crew.
hates the fact that we keep getting brought back.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's like
These
this is a
guys
Truman Show
again.
situation.
Uh,
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, did we just do a spin-off with these two because we haven't worked with anyone else?
Just
months.
don't get attached to the props you
Just-
made because they'll probably get destroyed.
yeah, could I please be on the show about bunnies? This is terrible. Why
Can you-
am I
can
keep going
somebody
to this
talk to
one?
engineering and tell them that the
Like-
weird animal human hybrid robot just got completely fried? That is thousands of dollars of equipment.
So
that's
much
just
money.
Yes. Yes. We've wrecked it all.
They burned down that
Oh.
one entire set. We thought,
Oh,
it
yeah,
can't
it's
go.
Yeah, we
gone.
did.
It can't go wrong this time because,
It's
like, we didn't put any circuitry in there. But no,
No circuitry,
Yeah.
no like flames to the candles. We didn't leave
Yes.
them any matches.
just
Next time we're
Like,
going to be in a cave.
Most of it was made out of
Okay.
metal.
The Rancor pit. That's where
they're
we're
in
going
a
to be
blank
thrown in.
space. It is a void. Don't give them anything. Don't let them touch anything.
That's fair. We deserve that.
That's incredible. I love the meta of this too. It's just so
Yes.
much fun.
I think this is really crazy. It also makes me wonder, like, how would we actually act in spaces where we don't have our memory?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I mean, I think there's something to say about muscle memory,
true.
right? Like your memory of like how to open a door
Mhm.
didn't change. You knew how to put on clothing.
Right.
You were not like, it wasn't like you're reduced to, I don't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
And so it's more sort of situational.
Because there have to be those things that you hold on to make the scenario interesting. Because if it was just like, yeah, we're wiping their memories completely,
To nothing.
and we're just like waking up in whatever room and
Mhm.
outfit they put us in, and we're like,
Mhm.
But yeah, you're just like a drooling mass. Like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
enough
exactly.
left of you to be able to like
There has to
do
be like
some
that
things.
basic knowledge. Like for when
Yeah.
I recognized that it's like, I don't know what denomination this is, but this feels
but
like a
it's
religious
Yeah.
it's
concept.
religious. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and I
Okay.
also think you have enough memory to be afraid of things,
Mhm.
Yes.
which is definitely like if you were wiped to like pure innocence, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
This weird
Nothing.
thing coming at us. I'm like,
You
oh,
wouldn't
that's
know-
gross.
it's-
Don't do
it's
that.
like how animals learn to be afraid of humans
Mhm.
Yes. Well, that's what I'm
because of
thinking. Like,
what they do.
there's emotional memory. Like
Mhm.
maybe Nick's like we didn't seem as panicky this time
No.
around either.
Was
It was
that
much more
was
calmer,
that a
much more willing to
choice, or
trust
was
each
that
other.
just
The
Mhm.
first time felt like very panicky, very like, oh my God,
Yes.
what's going on?
yeah?
This
Yes.
looks typed. Like,
Mhm.
what does that mean? Does that mean that
Mhm.
somebody's messed with my head?
Mhm.
High
The second
distrust.
time, it
Mhm.
was like, oh yeah, that looks typed.
Yes.
Like weird.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm dyslexic. Right, that makes sense. And
Yes.
this time it was like, this is a bizarre scenario.
This
Yeah.
is weird,
Really
right?
fun.
Yeah. Agitation, but not antagonistic.
Right.
Yeah,
towards one another.
which meant that they like you, the two of you made the, I don't know if it was a conscious choice, role playing choice, or if it was just like because of what we were doing, and how we've done this several times, that like those characters remembered enough to be essentially comfortable with that. There was a level of trust for the other person that
Mhm.
you started with. Whereas that first episode, you were like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who I am. Don't touch me. What if you're, like, what if this is you're part of whatever it is that's happening to me?
Mhm.
And like, what will be interesting is, the producers, like how far do they want to take it? Does
Mhm.
that mean that they wipe more?
Yes.
Or do they let you keep a little bit more? Or do you
Yeah, I'm
have
wondering
more?
what the show like
Mhm.
what the like
Mhm.
thinking of it from like a marketing and ratings perspective is what are they doing with whatever this show is.
Mhm.
From my perspective, from like an audience perspective, I think the more interesting thing is watching these people get reset every time, but each time they remember a little bit
A
more.
little bit
Yes.
more. But is that
I
on
mean,
purpose?
there are shows like that exist.
Sure.
Like,
Well,
Is-
that's what I actually thought. I didn't know if you were making this as a decision, Sarah, because you were giving us a lot more memories earlier
Oh yeah,
on.
I
was like,
started earlier for sure.
yeah. Are we like, are we building a resistance? Perhaps
To whatever
to
they're
this?
using.
Yes.
ooh.
So that's what I thought you were hinting at. Because that's what, but
Oh,
I like
that's
the
another
producer theory
aspect.
too. Like, because this could be really layered.
Well, and the point is that, and like, I know the answer,
Yes.
but like, is this, are you remembering things earlier because it is their choice?
Mhm.
Or are you remembering things earlier because you're fighting against it
Yes.
harder? And like,
Mhm.
I have a very specific idea in mind. But that, I mean, that doesn't mean like we'll see what happens. It just seems like each time we do it, it just makes sense for me to be giving, there's more memories to dole
Yeah.
out, right?
Mhm.
So like it
Mhm.
makes more sense for me to start slipping those little things earlier, so that you have the opportunity to use it and build on it. And then every time we unlock each episode, we have unlocked more new memories.
Mhm.
But I just love being able to just like sprinkle like little like sesame seeds on top of you. Just like,
A little more. Here
by
you
the
go.
way, also for some reason you remember a horse. We don't know why.
I mean, it's hard to forget a horse.
It's
hard
hard to
to-
forget a
You would
horse
think
named
that the
Trumpet.
horse did not come up this round.
I bet the horse would remember us.
Probably. You did steal it. So it's
And
probably a
it
pretty
did bite. Yeah.
traumatic event for the horse in his life.
It's
Yeah.
it's so funny because I just now remembered, like, oh, the markings on the back of my neck are from where the horse bit me.
But the horse bit you.
Right. So it's funny too with like what we as players remember from session to session. And even though like we do go over some of like the basics of like, all right,
Mhm.
what has happened so far, because we have to.
Because you have
Well,
to.
when you didn't react, I was like, did I make up that memory?
Nope.
Now I'm guessing on my own actual
Nope,
memory.
I fully just forgot.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Well-
me saying before the session, like, yeah, I remember. It was
I
only
remember
2 weeks
everything.
ago.
Well, and that's the thing is that this is one of those games that we're not doing it weekly. Like we're coming back to it. And so there is some time between
Yeah.
for our regular human memories, our IRL memory to like kind of wane a little bit. And so I do think that's also interesting to see as players what the two of you, what like stuck in your
Mhm.
brain, or what you felt like was important enough to like jot a quick note about so that you can like it stayed, right? Like
The
when you
meta
Yes.
when you do
informing
it.
the narrative.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's fascinating.
Now
It's
I'm
also-
really worried about like our framework because even when I think about my own memories, they're from my perspective and they get warped. So how accurate are they?
I mean, I even have notes and I took pretty extensive notes, right? And like I have written down the phrase blood messages.
Oh yeah, the like
Yes.
move now, they're coming.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm, mhm.
That was that's a thing that didn't happen this time around.
Didn't happen. I mean, I have because there's so many things
Right.
that we've now like unlocked, right? That like there's it can otherwise the game would be like 6 hours long because we just like can keep unlocking more stuff and keep sprinkling it all in.
Going.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's really, the system is very interesting because even now, even 3 sessions in a game that is not meant to be played as a campaign,
Yeah.
like Becca, you and I still don't really know exactly what's going on. We have
Mm-hmm.
theories and we have like a basic framework
mhm.
of like, there are these people who are filming us and keep putting us in these situations.
Yes.
We don't know why. We don't know why it's like the two of us have been put in this situation. We don't know if we owe a debt or if this is some sort of like dystopian future.
Yes. What
We
do they
just-
want from us?
Whereas Sarah, like you have just all of the like you have the idea of what this is. And I feel like even in other TTRPGs like D&D, etc., a lot of the time, like you're able to kind of like see the puzzle pieces, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
This is like it messes with your head,
Mhm.
and I love it.
Yes.
I have just like taken this little one-page RPG and just kind of like warped it into whatever it is we're doing now. Having a really good time because at its
Yes.
core, it's a very simple mechanical system. Like it's not hard. It's like
Yeah.
okay, you roll. It's a D6 dice pool game.
Mhm.
You roll 4s and above are successes. That's it. Like here we go. You can potentially add to your dice pool with stuff that you have unlocked. If you roll doubles, you unlock a thing, and that's it. That's the only thing I have to worry about mechanically. And
Yeah.
so I rarely have to roll dice.
Mhm.
I've chosen a couple times to let the dice decide things.
Yeah.
But like the way it's written, the GM doesn't roll dice. And so I literally have just gotten to have all of these crazy. So now today's was blue, right? Have all of these notes.
Add them all up.
And I can just like I can spend the time to just be like, okay,
Mhm.
here we go. What am I pulling out this time? And just like dip into my pile of weird little notes that I have in the background and just like toss them at you.
But
like
I love
it's like
you
I'm just
improv
opening
in
the
all of
door
this
and
so
being
well.
like, go.
Yeah. But when you add to it, I love, like, I want to call it because I thought it was really good when you added to his train story, right? Like he thought he killed him. We told this, and you're like, actually, you did. And I'm like,
You did it.
oh, and that was such an interesting and shocking prompt. I loved it. And it added to the character relationship because I was on the fence. I was like, I may not tell him.
I saw it.
Dude,
I saw
yeah.
it.
Like,
Maybe we don't tell him.
I'm like, he doesn't need to know. Especially because I judged you so harshly for murdering him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so funny because it was like
Yeah.
the moment that I said it,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, having that character of like, yeah, I implicitly trust you,
Yes.
and then having you recoil
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
was just such a like, yeah, great character moment, but also like, man, that was a punch in the face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
You feel worse than the guy on the floor.
yeah, like, oh, it's that
Yes.
realization that like you're in a relationship or you're in a friendship and you say something and you see how much that thing hurt the other person. It's the
Yes.
immediate guilt
Yes.
of like, oh, I just messed up. Oh,
Yeah.
I just messed up so bad,
Oh, and I don't even know
and I don't even know
how to
why.
fix it and what
Yeah.
Like,
happened. Yeah.
I can't
Forget
take it back.
Like, what did I say? What did I do?
Yeah.
How did I just put my foot in my mouth? What
Because
happened?
it's a moment of pure honesty, right? Like you see it for what it is. Like that trust wasn't reciprocated,
Mhm.
right? So like Sarah, you prompted this perfect space to make us think about like how do we offer trust? How do we offer vulnerability when we aren't in a space to be vulnerable?
Yep. Because you were being chased by a creature thing on an exploding space station. And
Yeah.
like and there were so many things. And it was like, you have
Mhm.
to decide right now.
Yep.
Are you gonna come clean?
You know.
And it's hard to make those decisions too, I feel like in this. And I feel bad
Yeah.
sometimes because I feel like I'm making the decisions outside of the constructs of the system. Where like at the end there, where we're going into the shuttle, and I'm like,
I loved it. You're like, nope.
what's wrong?
Yep.
This ain't right. I didn't
Yep.
roll for it. But like the closer, like it's
And
happening
it was a
sooner
choice.
and
I
sooner
chose
now.
not to have you roll for it.
Okay.
I
And
thought
that was a choice
perfect.
on my part because I was like, no, I'm going to let him have this moment of like distrust,
I appreciate
because that will leak back in, right? Like Maybe not
trusting the
next session, maybe
scenario.
2 sessions down, you'll be like, but we got on the escape pod.
Didn't we?
Didn't we do that?
Yeah.
Didn't we get out of that one? We got out. I feel like we got out.
That's
And like all of these things you're remembering, London, Brazil,
which one
were
of those
they
were
real? Were they here?
Oh no. Oh no.
it has not left my mind that is a possibility.
You don't know.
God has
I
crossed my
didn't
mind
even
before.
think of that. No.
I think we had talked about it in the first session.
That's true.
After the game.
Yes.
That
Okay.
got brought up briefly as like hey, maybe this is a possibility. And
Yes.
then we kind of were like, oh, that would be messed up.
That would be weird.
That would
Sarah
be
would
really
never do
messed
that to
up.
us. La 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 la.
Oh
La, 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 la.
no.
That makes
How
me
many?
nervous. I'm sweating again.
But it's one of those things where I think the thing that we can latch onto is the names that we use. Like, as much as we've never used our real names, there are certain names that we keep coming back to.
Yeah.
And that those into like those core personalities are like, no, we were ourselves for these ones. Like, there is a separation between the fiction and the reality, because there is that, like, yeah, I remember the creepy dolls, and I remember the convent,
Yeah.
and the everything burning.
Yes.
But we weren't.
The name was
started weird.
different. It started different. Yeah.
It started different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the other ones where it's like we're at the party, we're doing a job, those felt like when we were breaking in to get the jade idol, those feel like us.
Yes.
And it's
feel like
hard
home.
to separate that. Yes.
Just so much fodder you're giving me. Just like,
stop talking, Patrick.
just like you're handing me kindling.
Oh no.
Anyway, with that in mind, let's tell everybody where we can be found on the internet. Let's start with Patrick.
Hi, everybody. I am Patrick Keeffe, aka That Great Gentleman, everywhere on the internet. You can find me primarily on TikTok and Instagram. You can find me Fridays sometimes over on Offbeat Outlaws YouTube channel for Paperwork Pantheon, level 20 and above D&D game. You can find me as the voice of the Quest Chest, which is a system agnostic campaign in a box. You get props and all sorts of different things that are, the quality is very good. It's kickstarting now.
Hello. You can find me hanging out with this little guy too.
But yeah.
Cat. Hello, cat. And where can we find the cat on the internet?
Nowhere right now.
Oh, boo. Pay the cat
I mean,
tax.
you want to know why? Cool. You won't feel bad.
Why?
No, I know
Are you
why.
protecting your cat's privacy?
I know why.
No,
Are you not allowed?
because
I was going to say
it's the Instagram account that you could find him was Milo and Benson Adventures, and we unfortunately last month had to put Milo down.
Yeah. So Benson is having his own time right now.
Benson's having his own time right now.
Everyone send love to Benson.
You
He
can
is
find him
lonely.
on stream with me whenever
There you
I'm
go.
not here, because he
Perfect.
always comes to say hi.
That's true. He's a very lovey cat. All right. Well, with that joyful little nugget, Becca, where can we find you?
hello. Yes. So, yes, on Twitter, you can find me at Bec Godsey or everywhere else as Caustic Phoenix. I stream Monday and Thursday nights over on my own channel on Twitch. There is also on D20 Deathmatch running 24/7. You can find me playing some D&D PvP style there. And if you want to switch things up, I actually am also on the Gamers channel over on Mondays for Pink Pixels, where we interview women in the gaming space. So I encourage you to come check us
yay.
out there too.
That sounds fun.
It is.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
awesome.
We just had a wonderful interview with some great people from Trans Lifeline, which was really great to
Awesome.
see. Yeah.
Cool. Hi. Hello. I'm Sarah Moore. You can find me on Facebook at Actor Sarah Moore and everywhere else at Pixies and Pins. You can go to my website, which is pixiesandpins.com. You can find me here every Friday night at 5 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/GenConTV for Sarah's Table. Next week, we are going to be playing the first of a 3-episode arc of Sleepaway, which is by Possum Creek Games. And it is you play a counselor at a summer camp that is being like terrorized by a cryptid. And so somebody said, I don't think you can do horror. And I said, I will pick up that gauntlet.
It's on. Challenge accepted.
Gonna do it.
They haven't watched the show. How did I get blurrier?
Oh,
You're not focusing at all.
Just so excited about things that you got blurry. Closer.
Hiding from the cryptid.
The cryptid can find you if you get real close to the camera. This is how we fix cameras here on Sarah's Table. So just going to do a round of thank yous real quick. Thank you to my 2 amazing guests. I always love having you on. And I didn't realize that it was going to turn into this campaign, but I'm super loving it. Thank you to Grant Howitt for making this one-page RPG that I can turn into apparently whatever I want. Thank you to Gen Con and to Peter Atkinson for giving me this platform so that I can spotlight indie RPGs and tell stories that I find exciting and that I think are maybe underserved in the TTRPG space. Thank you to my lovely husband, who is going to have to edit out all of the tangents that we took while we were recording this. These tangents did not happen during the game session. We just talked for half an hour and recorded it on the break and also prior to and probably after. There's just going to be a bunch of stuff that he's going to have to be like, Sarah, no, what are you doing? We love you, Jeff. Ta-ta-ta. And thank you to Marcus Mace for being our tech support over at GenCon TV. And thank you to everyone at home who has hung out with us during this crazy journey. And we're excited for you to come back and see, if they finally make it out into the studio next time. One day they will be free, perhaps. Or will they? Ooh, I just want to toss out that I am not above character death. So just saying. Anyway, with that, I just would like to say to everybody, thank you again. And as always, keep making art and keep being art. We'll see you next time. Mwah!
Bye,
everyone.
Can we dance this time? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's a little nervous dance situation.